Hello and good evening, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. It's great to be here once again for our Monday meditation. Hopefully you're all settled and ready. Water handy for afterwards, maybe pen and paper if you like to make a note of your meditations. I know many of you do, and it's a very good practice to get into. Make sure your cats, dogs, children and everybody attended to, and everyone that's near you knows not to disturb you. Oh, great to see so many people joining us tonight. That's fantastic. I often find Bank Holiday Mondays, I never really know just how many people I'm going to have with me, but hey ho, here we are all the same. I expect you've been quite busy over the last few days, just as I have. But anyway, we're going to go into our meditation. Now, if in the meditation during the quiet time, you are one of those people that cannot keep your mind still from the day-to-day tasks, then you can fill your mind by focusing on your breathing in that quiet time. So you breathe in slowly and count to 3, and then breathe out and count to 3, and you can just keep doing that in the quiet time. And when you count to 3 in between the breaths, when you become more practiced, you can actually hold that for a little bit longer. So there's no thought, there's no counting, you're quite still, and it's in between breaths, and that's when you learn to have that still time. So that's only for those of you that have those very, very busy minds. I know for years and years and years I was unable to still my mind, and that was what I had to do in the quiet time in order to be able to stay in the meditation. But if you're unfortunate enough for your thoughts to go to your shopping list and tomorrow's to-do list, don't beat yourself up. Don't put that negative energy in you. Simply bring your attention back to the meditation. Anyway, so here we go. Hoping you're all there and ready. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it to the count of 3. And then slowly exhale. And let your shoulders drop down a little bit as you do so. And just make sure that you're truly comfortable wherever you are sitting now. Readjust anything that needs to be adjusted. And then take another nice deep breath in, pulling your shoulders up either side of your neck as you do so. Squeezing it tight. Hold it to the count of 3. And then slowly exhale, allowing your shoulders to relax and loosen and gently drop down. And they slowly drop down and drop down a little bit further, and notice how your shoulders become just a little bit more relaxed as you allow them, that's it, to drop down a little bit further and a little bit further again. And then let your breathing settle in a way that is just right for you today. And it's funny how when we focus on our breathing, it suddenly becomes a little bit laboured, a little bit awkward. And sometimes it can be difficult at first to find which way of breathing is comfortable for you when we're paying attention to it. But just let it happen. Breathe in and breathe out. And notice when your breathing settles and forms its own pattern. You might be a person who breathes little and often. And you may be a person who finds themselves breathing long deep breaths, slowly and drawn out. But whichever way is right for you is the way to breathe right now. I'd like you to tell each part of your body, remind each part of your body that this is that time once again when you can simply be and you can relax. So taking another deep breath in, and this time as you exhale, gently close your eyes and let your awareness go to the top of your head. And we have such busy heads, don't we? You can tell your head and your mind now that this is that time once again when you can relax and simply be. And then let your awareness move right through the whole of your head into your jaw. And you may notice a little tension there. That's fine. You can release any tension you discover on your next outward breath. But tell your jaw and your neck that this is that time when you can relax and simply be. And then move your attention to your shoulders, which you have already loosened quite a bit. Just roll your shoulders slightly and make sure there is no tension remaining. And if there is, release it on the next outward breath. But in your mind you can tell your shoulders this is that time when they can relax and simply be. And then notice your left arm and your left hand, your fingers and your thumb, and allow them to also relax and tell them this is that time when you can relax and simply be. And then do exactly the same with your right arm and your right hand, your fingers and your thumb. Once again, telling them to relax and simply be. And notice again how your breathing has settled just a little bit more than it was a moment ago. As your attention now moves into your chest and your upper back, down your spine, in and around your waist, moving into your abdomen, and all the time you're reminding each part of your body that this is that time when you can relax and simply be, letting go of everything just for a few minutes, allowing yourself to be free from everything for a few minutes. And let your attention move down into your hips and into your upper legs, telling these parts of your body, reminding them that this is that time when you can relax and simply be. And as you do so, your attention moves down to your knees, your calves and your shins. And again, you remind these parts of your body, this is that time when we can relax and simply be. We don't have to do anything, don't have to be anywhere. There is nothing other than your meditation for the next few minutes. So relax, let go, and simply be. And letting your attention now move into your ankles and your feet. And telling these parts of your body that every other part of your body is already relaxed, so they too can join in. They can relax and simply be. Now I'd like to invite you to notice the sounds around you at this point in time. And know that every sound that you notice is a reminder that everything is happening normally all around you. And so you can simply relax and just be. Now imagine, if you will, there is a candle, quite a large candle, just in front of you. And there is a lighter there as well. Imagine yourself lighting that candle. I wonder what the flame on your candle would look like. Would it be tall and thin, or short and stumpy? Or would the flame flicker, or would it simply be quite still? Imagine what shape your candle would be and how tall. Would it be a coloured candle or plain white? And focus on the flame. What would the flame of your candle really look like? And imagine that the night sky is getting darker. And as it does so, the light from the flame on your candle becomes much, much brighter and more noticeable to you. Now, this is no ordinary candle. It has some very unique, special qualities. The first quality is that it purifies the air around you. So as you breathe in, you are breathing in the finest, cleanest air that you could possibly breathe. And the other quality of this rather special candle is that it changes the atmosphere in the space that you're in. So watching this candle burn very gently and noticing what your flame looks like. Is it tall and thin, or short and stumpy? And maybe your flame is flickering and moving, or maybe your flame is quite still. But all the time this candle is burning, the atmosphere in the space that you're in is changing. And that change makes you become weightless. And it isn't long before you might notice, in your own unique way, how it feels as if you are hovering in mid-air. Nothing pulling you down, nothing pulling you up. You're simply there. Imagine, if you stretched out, it is as if you are lying on your back. But you're not lying on any surface. This wonderful change in the atmosphere has made it that you can simply hover, float, levitate if you like. You are simply there. And while you're there, breathing in this purified air, I'd like you to imagine there is a nice crystal sat on your tummy. And notice as you breathe in how the crystal rises. And as you breathe out, the crystal drops down again. The rise and the fall of the crystal, which moves with the rise and the fall of your tummy as you breathe in and you breathe out. Now I'm going to let you stay here in this levitated, relaxed place, and you can focus on that beautiful crystal on your tummy. As you breathe in and out, it rises up and falls down. So in this place of in between, where there is nothing but peaceful quietness, I'll leave you to relax and enjoy for a while, and I shall call you back in a few minutes. It isn't long before the candle that you had lit is coming towards the end. And as it slowly burns down, the atmosphere in the space that you're in begins to turn back to normal. And the first thing that you notice is the sensation of your feet being on the ground. But still very relaxed and peaceful, detached from everything else. You can simply be. And gradually different parts of your body remind you of the sensation that comes with being on this planet and the pull of gravity, as you notice your arms begin to feel heavy, and you're sat on a chair and you notice the sensation of each part of your body that makes contact with the seat that you're on. And looking at the flame that's burning in the candle now. And it burns pure white at the moment. As the last bit of candle melts and disappears. It leaves behind that lovely, clear, cleansed air for you to breathe in. And eventually the flame goes out. But it still leaves behind that lovely, peaceful energy in the room. As you breathe that peacefulness in, you mindfully breathe the peacefulness into your body and into your heart, into your body and into your soul, into your body and all the way down to your feet. So every part of you experiences this pure stillness. And once again focusing on your breathing, the way that you naturally breathe when you're still and calm like this. There is no hurry. There is no need to rush. You can simply be. And gradually you might notice your shoulders. Give them a little roll. Move your arms. That's it, move your arms now and bring your awareness back into you and back into this space and the room that you're in. Keeping your eyes closed for the moment. Just allowing your awareness to appreciate your body, your arms and your hands, wriggle your fingers. Breathe in deeply, raising your chest and exhale, allowing your chest to fall. Wriggle your hips and move your legs, bending your knees. And then roll your ankles and wriggle your toes. And notice how each part of your body feels right now, with your full awareness there. Taking another nice deep breath in. And exhale with some force. And this time as you breathe in, as you exhale, exhale on your hand. And touch the top of your head. Touch your cheeks. And the back of your neck. And then very gently, when you're ready, open your eyes and look around you. You may find that you can see things more sharply, with more colour, or it may be that everything looks exactly as it did before your meditation. So make sure you're truly back in your space, back where you started, back in the here and now.